Are you able to see these beautiful Buddhas? One unable to hear, one unable to see. Right. If there is any problem, don't worry. So this Yogita madam is with this condition, unable to see, but she is able to hear. No problem. Okay. Now continuing with our class, as I have shown you, my beloved students of underground coal mining methods, MN2102, typical conditions are there in the mines, and we have seen a mine that is a Chercha mine, which is there both in Chercha mein tha, right? That means it was a notorious mine as far as longwall introduction first time in India is concerned, mechanized longwall, I mean, right? Then there was a failure that happened there, and later the same situation, same panels, same coal reserve, which was supposed to be extracted, later designed by, whether you can call it as a Ministry of Mines, National Institute of Rock Mechanics at that time, or as a NIT Rourkela at this time, by us, right, by board and pillar method. And this is that situations now we are able to see. And also Yogita madam already she saw in the previous class also few photographs like this. These are the situations with side bolting done like this with 0.7 meter interval, vertical interval, and horizontal interval of 2.4 meters. And then this is how it appears when this is with wire netting, and then bolting. That bolting also with already we discussed, I think in the previous class somebody also gave some good response it seems, but I would like to tell you, refresh you my beloved students, that in these cases like continuous miners where we are using cutting machines, we are supposed to use such type of bolts where it can be cut. That's why we call it as a cuttable bolt. You can note down, right? This is a cuttable bolts should be used, so that if it is a steel bolt that may get damaged, your pick or cutting machine, cutting picks of a drum or whatever, rotator or a continuous miner which is cutting the coal, that will get damaged. That is the reason why we use these cuttable bolts as a part of the system of mining itself. So that's what are seen here. I think in some previous classes also I used to show just to give you some ideas. And in that case, when you go little bit further, that support system what they used at that time is, now you see already that galleries are around 6 meters, including these splits, whatever are here. I am just making it more to make it more interesting for you. I am increasing the size also, more legible for everybody. Where these galleries are 6 meters, including the splits, right? And why it is 6 meter, why not 4.8 meter? Already we discussed for the benefit of our machines, whatever the continuous machinery or the shuttle cars to move, whatever the mechanization we try to adopt, that requires more space for better utilization of the machinery, and that is one of the reasons why these galleries are widened. And why it was not there before, I mean in 1960s or 50s or 40s, or when this was made in 57 whatever, right? Why it was not there? Because at that time this type of technologies like resin bolting or all those things were not there to make it secure or stable. These are some of the reasons, right? And here in this regard, I would like to tell you, my beloved students, of underground coal mining methods also, right? Now there are some very important support systems required when you go in depth into I mean even 1 kilometers, 1.2 kilometers. We are supposed to go by underground coal mining, and you have to design underground coal mining methods. In that case, we are supposed to have such a support system which can take care of even more stresses, more geological disturbances, like now you can note down like our cutter roof failures, right? I am just putting it here because this is a wonderful subject which is required. And since your beloved super senior, number one person in the safety, Director General of Mine Safety, our Mr. Prabhat Kumar will be with us today within 1 hour and will be sharing his lot of experiences. Since he is a 1986 batch of our NIT Rourkela, you will be very happy to interact with him. And these are some of the questions that you can ask, and you should propose or propound that yes, we know something related to be done for our future generations. And since so much depth covers in future, then what is supposed to be done? So there we will be facing this type of cutter roof failure problems, roof problems, and then there is no other way other than your trust support. Why? I want that people should know. And also you can also ask wherever you go, why it would not be experimented till now, and what we are going to do for future when you are going for 1000 meters or 1.5 kilometers, whatever you are supposed to mine, right? Kilometer depth, what type of methods that you are, because future is our underground coal mining, right? So as a student of underground coal mining methods, I wish that you should know a lot of things, but here just I would like to tell you, my beloved students, in a simple way that this trust support, you please note down somewhere. Even if you write some names, you will get a lot of things. But here, till now, we could not implement this trust supports even till now. And I appreciate our Yogita madam, she is continuing through phone, hearing to us. She can also answer, right, anytime. And trust support appears like this. Now you can see that is the reason why I am going a little bit back to show you. Now this looks something like this, where these bolts are there, right? But this is not, this appears like a roof stitching, but it is not roof stitching. These are all rigid rods, even the sides and then in between, and even the connecting rod that is called a tie rod, right? That is also whatever two glasses you are seeing here, these two glasses. Now you just consider that this is a tie rod in the roof and this is all connected, and it can be tensioned. That is a tensioning can be given. Now you just imagine, my beloved students, when there is a tension given, right? And what will happen? Now I have a bolt, right? Already horizontal bar tie rod, and I can give tension to this tie rod and I can give tension to the bolts. Then I can keep all this material in the roof under, when I keep it under tension, bolt means that material is under compression. And then when you are keeping that roof under compression, whatever damaged roof is there, still it will be more stable as compared to that roof which is under tensile failure condition. Now it can not fail under tension because now you made that zone under compression, and that's what is the beauty of this TRUSS supports, right? Which, why I am telling so much about this is, now you can ask this type of questions and get to know what is the future and where, as a Atmanirbhar Bharat, Make India National Education Policy 2020, where you are going to make a niche, right? Make a greatest contribution not only to in Indian underground coal mining methods in the international scenario, but something more you can learn from even Wahib Khair. You note down the names, where it was experimented by NIOSH, National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, MSHA, Mine Safety and Health Administration, by Wahib Khair, and also by Chris Mark. Chris Mark was the head of Rock Mechanics Division long back in 1998 when I was there in Pittsburgh for some time with him. Right. So that is the reason why I'm telling these names. When you write the name, even in the Google, you will get a lot of information what research, what investigations, what type of methods, underground coal mining methods, stress relieving techniques, you note down. Stress relieving techniques were also used. And then where high horizontal stresses were there, that is also called guttering, right? So in these conditions, already we are seeing this type of situations, but unable to do even at this present depth covers itself. Then in that case, what will happen? Although we are seeing this type of situations, I am making it in a pink color, nice pink color, so that now you should ask this type of questions and learn more. And not only learning more, you should do in future as a best mining engineers in India compared to anybody else from any institutes, whatever, right? In the international scenario, you should come up, right? So this is what just I wanted to tell something more. Now this is the way how the support systems, and then 6 meters in the splits they did like this, and the row interval in the galleries they made about 1.5 meters, and the length of the boards about 1.8 meters, and then of course the spacing and other things are decided by how many number of bolts that you are supposed to use, and its capacity of that bolt. That is also very important, my beloved students. How much capacity of that support systems, whether it is a bolt, it will give 10 tons. If it is a chalk, it may give 30 tons. When it is a prop, it may give 20 tons. Whether it is hydraulic prop of 40 ton capacity, it has a 40 ton. And if it is a chalk shield support of 1000 tons capacity, then it is 1000 tons. Okay, this is the way how you will be taking it while calculations or while providing the resistance to the roof or sides, whatever it is. So this is the way how you will be designing as a part of our underground coal mining methods, different type of supports also. That is the reason why I want to bring this to you, especially on this day when our Director General of Mine Safety, our Mr. Beloved Mr. Prabhat Kumar will be with us now within a couple of hours, and you will also be seeing and hearing to him as a #1 person of safety in India, and as your super senior, right? So that feeling you have. And then already around 10 years back, our at that time Director General Mr. Sibbal Saab and Chairman Coal India Narasimha Rao Saab was with us here for a couple of days, where they emphasized more on the strata control cell, strata control technology, are our underground coal mining methods, and the need of going for in-depth, that is a depths up to even 1 kilometer, and importance of increasing the production and productivity, mass exploitation technologies from underground coal mines. This is the reason why I am reiterating again and again, my beloved students. Now, that is the reason why we are supposed to take even extra precautions have to be taken in the Gulf influence zone, which may be 50 to 60 meters from the Gulf side, which were observed. Of course, that all depends on the observations. Depending on your interest, of course, I will be taking you to all A to Z data of that mines or whatever, right? Every information is there with us as investigator. Now you will be seeing this, the conditions, how it appears. Now here I can tell you something more, my beloved students. Now, as I told you, in this you are seeing this as a rope stitching. Then what is a rope truss? Why I am telling this is, today there should be lot of discussions on TRUSS truss support, which was used in 1990s, sometimes in some mines in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania state, USA, right? But why it could not be used till now, but it is very much required in future, right? When you are going for more depth covers. This is, you should explore for the answers for this. And through interaction, active interaction by anybody, right? Of our beloved students of underground coal mining methods, I expect. And before that, you should understand what was done before as my beloved students, who will be called as the best underground coal mining engineers in India, if not in the whole world, with Make India Atmanirbhar Bharat. Now the same thing, whatever you are seeing here as a rope stitching, roof stitching with a rope. Now truss support also appears similarly. The same thing, now it becomes easy for me to explain to you, right, my beloved students. whatever you are seeing there, except our class representative Yogita Madam, who on the video side, but audio she is hearing, and she also can answer this question, and she also will be in line with the discussions online by our Director General of Mine Safety today, right? There is no problem, Yogita Madam. Even if there is no video, through audio also you can get connected. If you are unable to get it, you can make a call to me. I will make you to see through my eyes and through my phone. Hear and see, right? Okay. So for anybody who is interested to learn, no technology, nothing, there should not be any bar, right? Everything should be open to them. Now, so same rope bolt, what I was trying to explain to you, rope stitching. Here, instead of that rope, it is the rod. That is the difference. Now you can see, right? Once again, on this photograph, I am showing you, my beloved students. In this, whatever I am showing, this is of course a chalk, steel chalk with some wooden material. And now here I would like to give you one CEP question, right? And now you may note down, I will write here also because we made it mandatory for our classes at least to have at least two CEP questions for making you more aware of it and more something like a food for thought and more making it more interactive, more this improving teaching learning process. Your CEP question is, what will be the problem? Why can't we have the total steel chalk? Why this wooden part is required? That is a question you note down, my beloved students. And then coming to the stress support, what was experimented long back in 1990s by Wahib Khair, Khair, okay, of NIOSH Pittsburgh Center, and Chris Mark, CHRISMARK. Chris Mark is he's the head of rock mechanics division in 1998, that time when I used to give some lectures there in Pittsburgh on Indian coal mining, like Indian underground coal mining methods, which we designed indigenous methods. Okay, that's what is our Atmanirbhar Bharat, Make India. Okay, that's what I want to imbibe in you, my next generation underground coal mining engineers, with the inspiration of our beloved teachers, Professor R.D. Singh and Dr. T.N. Singh Saab, who is the director Simfer, because they were my teachers, my guides. Okay, I give a lot of respect to them, from whom we learned to solve the problems of this underground coal mining methods and gave something to India and to the world. And I wish our next generation should give more and more, as everybody has Arjun, right? That's what is our Bharat National Education Policy 2020, right? Coming to this, now you see this rope, instead of this rope, you just imagine that this is a steel rod, and this steel rod is with some tie rod in between, two pieces, and I can give a tensioning to that. This rod, whatever I am showing, now there are two pieces like this, and these two pieces are connected like this, where this is a tie, where I can decrease the length, then it will become tension. This is what is called a tie rod. Instead of this is a tie rod, my beloved students. Then now this roof bolt in the roof on the sides, everything is a tensioned bolts. That means I am keeping all this roof, whatever is there. Now you can easily understand. This is a tie rod, and up to 2 meter, 3 meter, whatever is the length of the bolts. All that material will be under compression. Now you just imagine, when my roof is under compression like this, it is pressing like this, so it will not fail, right? This has a total beam, compressed, reinforced, and this requires a lot of load. Even if it's a failure like cutter roofs, slips, that also will not allow it to fall, because it is reinforced with the tie rod, which is tension, and also rods, not rods, roof boards, which are also tensioned, so that this all part is under compression. When any material is under compression, and compressive strength is 10 times more than, you please note down, compressive strength is 10 times more than your tensile strength of general material. Okay, my beloved students. So that is the reason why I want to show one more before going yes up to this. And here, what is our CP question 1 or 2? I don't know. Already we tried to ask you. Then why this chalk? Why this chalk? Why not total chalk? Whatever you have seen is with steel only. Okay. So this is CEP. Can we have it? Or if it is there, what could be the problem if you want to have like that? So you like pink color, that's why I kept it in pink, underline, bold, whatever. Then why not the chalks, whatever we have seen here, my beloved students, why it is not in total steel, right? Why wood is, why wood? Because we know wood is provided, okay? We know we want to have eco-friendly mining. We want to have sustainable mining. We want to have environmental friendly mining. Then you should not use the wood. You should not cut the trees. Okay. Then why can't we use that? Then what could be the reasons you can think of? You just think of. That's what just I wanted to give this type of simple CEP1 to you, my beloved students. Before going further, let me go back to your this attendance. Let me take your attendance once again. And already you have seen your CEP question. Now anybody can unmute and tell. Even Yogita madam, you can also tell. Already you are there online. Very good. I appreciate you, Yogita madam. So you can also give the answer why steel chalk. Still we are keeping some wood, some wooden planks, as already you have seen in some videos and other things. Let me down. You can also answer, Yogita madam. I can make your voice reach everybody through my phone, and I can make you hear through my eyes also. I can make you show to your friends here, right? Okay, that's what I used to tell my scholars, my junior scientists or whatever, CMRS or NIRM, wherever I was, to tell them that whenever you go to the mine, I see through your eyes and I hear through your mouth from there itself. So that should be the spirit behind that. So anybody can answer. I downloaded this. What could be that? Why it is required like that? Your CEP, already I asked you, my beloved students. I hope you must have got some idea, or otherwise you can think about that, why it is something like that. Right? Any answer from anybody? Why not this total chalk, whatever you have seen, a steel chalk, we are calling it as a steel chalk. Still that steel chalk is having, right, a part of it wood. So why it is required? Is it very much required, or can I have total steel? What is your idea? Any idea, my beloved students? You want to say? This question I copied pasted here, but it is not like that because that color is different. You may not be able to see that, but this you can see. Copy. Any answer? Shall I go further if there is no answer? But today, after 10, you should definitely interact with our beloved Director General of Mine Safety, or 1986 batch, Mr. Prabhat Kumar, your super senior. This is your CEP question 1, whatever is there. Meanwhile, you get prepared for your answers. And now, of course, we have a lot of time, don't worry. And now I'm going further with our class. Now, are you able to see this slide? Say yes or no, then only I can go further. My beloved students.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
very nice. So in this case, what type of supports they used in the galleries and in the junctions? Just I'm showing a little bit more here, right? So 4-way junctions, because this junction is becoming a little bit bigger, 6 meter by 6 meter here, because this is exposing more and more area. right? This is all supported with full column resin grouted bolts, right? And then, of course, you are supposed to take care of some type of ledges, overhangs, and geologically disturbed zones. Anybody want to say what is the meaning of this? What you could understand by these ledges, overhangs, or geologically disturbed places? Any idea? You need not feel shy. We are here to learn, share the knowledge, exchange with my little experience of whatever three and a half decades I did something, whatever, right? I will like to share my knowledge with you so that you will be more beneficial for our Indian coal mining, underground mining method scenario as far as this class is concerned. Okay, so ledges, any idea? Generally, whenever there is a sites, now you can imagine, even Yogita madam also can answer. You have seen in so many photographs I have shown, right? So this is not like your metal or a aeroplane or something, whatever structure, your pillar, rib or sides of any workings. So they are not plain as you blasted or whatever, right? You cut. So sometimes when you are cutting by a cutting machine, that may appear a little bit plain. Otherwise, when you are blasting it, many times what happens because of some explosive actions, right? So sometimes there may be more explosive, somewhere there may be already some joint planes, some more intensity of cleats, so many things may be there, right? Then they may get something more blasting effect maybe in such a way that instead of having a side like this in this way, then you will be getting some more depth inside. Okay, instead of 4 meter or 4.8 meter, somewhere it may become 5 meters. All right. So what will happen? That 5 meter may be something which is there not throughout the vertical section. So partly it may be in the lower section 1 meter. Now you must have got the meaning of this, right? You can also see from this, right? So here the sides may not be as plain like this, right? So it must have been something like this, where this roof side there may be more excavation because of blasting or other things, right? Then what is happening? So there will be more overhang. Otherwise, some type of ledges are formed, maybe in the roof side or in the floor side. Okay, this is the meaning of this. This all happens, and at that time, what we do, we have to give some additional supports, right? That additional supports can be you are providing some type of, already you have seen here, some additional extra bolts, or it can be some type of even girders, right? So you are supposed to give some provision for all these type of things. Otherwise, we cannot make the persons safe or the workings secured or stable. And when it is not secured, not stable, as an underground coal mining engineer, you cannot allow any person to enter inside that place, right? That place is continuously under the supervision of a mining sardar, right? He is a first grassroots level supervisor there, working as per the regulations, as per the stipulations, as per the suggestions or guidelines framed by the manager and others. When you join, you will be joining as assistant manager, my beloved students of underground coal mining methods. Now, it is also suggested that some precautions, right? Whenever there are the dikes, faults, you know very well what is the meaning of dikes, faults, slips. Already we discussed at length about these things. So you know about this. So in that case, we are supposed to give some special treatment for that. That means if it is a fault, then there should be some arrangement where you are providing some additional supports. If it is a dikes, if it is a slip planes, joints, right? What are that? Of course, we will be discussing. But these are the supports as a part of securing or stabilizing that place of working. You are supposed to do all these things. And in addition to that, had it been only up to 4 meter or 4.8 meter, that problem of this type of roof or stability of the roof may be very less. But when width is more, your problem is also increasing. It is very simple in the sense your beam, when you are considering it as a two-dimensional model, right? Then what is happening when it is a two-dimensional model? then when you are considering this as a this as a roof, okay, and then this as a beam, now roof beam, okay. In this roof, what is happening? When this length is increasing, okay, when it's a two-dimensional beam, right? Still, when length is increasing, or I mean the width of the gallery is increasing, there will be more load coming on this and more bending stress. When it is 6 meter compared to 4 meter, there will be more bending stress will come, and there is a possibility of this collapse, more collapse. So you are supposed to provide more support resistance. All those things are there. Of course, those are supposed to be designed. That discussions we will have in the subsequent classes, of course, at that time when total support designs are coming. But here I want to give you in that mind, for that mass production technology, what is being adopted even now also, whatever I am showing is only a couple of years or 1 year back, what investigations we have done in that mine, right? So at the junctions and other places, the bolts are, you see, at 1 meter by 1 meter, and this we are supposed to decide based on the calculations, right? Based on the modeling and so many things we are supposed to do. Okay, then going a little bit further, my beloved students, this is the way how it appears, how it is done. At 1.5 meter interval, these 4 bolts are there in a row, and then from the sides 0.75 meter on both sides, and length of bolt is about 1.8 meters. And already you have seen last time, I think last before 2-3 classes before, I have shown you how this most recent technology of mass production, whether by underground coal mining, by continuous miners, or the shearers are there. Already we discussed some bolting, mechanized bolting, how it is done, resin bolting along with its mechanism, already we discussed. Now, this is the way how it was done in that particular mine. I am showing you, my beloved students, of underground coal mining methods. This is a 6 meters width, and then this is 1.5 meter, 1.5 meter. This is the grid pattern, whatever was followed, and it is also very simple to understand.
Are you sharing the slides? Not
any problem, madam? I am hearing some voices.
Sir,
the slide is not shared.
Acha, then you should ask me at that time. Right. Let me do that. So many times it happens. Now are you able to see the slide? My beloved
yes,
students.
Sir.
Right. So this is what we were discussing. CEP question was, why not total chalk is with steel only? Why wood is provided on that? This is a CEP what we discussed at that time, which was not visible, we said, and later support system in that mine, whatever was followed, we are discussing, where at ledges, overhangs, and other places, additional supports like girders, W straps, bolts, then at the places of slips, joints, I mean faults, dikes, and in addition to that, additional bolt, I mean width is more, so causing more problems. At that time also we were getting additional supports to be made, right? But my beloved students, whenever you are not seeing like this, that is the reason why I kept 2 Buddhas with me, right? So हम लोग बुद्धू जैसा नहीं देखना है, but बुद्धा बन के सब कुछ सीखना है. Very good, nice. So whenever you are unable to see, at that time also you make a call or tell me. When you are unable to hear, also don't worry, you can make a call to me and through my phone. That's what we did in the previous class, also with other students and my PhD scholars. Okay, right. So don't worry, we have solutions. Maybe there with the systems, but we and my beloved students have solutions to solve it with a lot of safety factor. If one doesn't work, we go to next, even up to 10 safety factor even for our winding ropes, whatever we design. Okay, don't worry for that. Then pillar design and roof support design with minimum 2 safety factor, we do it depending on the work. So any solution we will have like that, and don't worry, even in your lifetime also you will have all the options like this, and work it with pleasure. More work, more pleasure, right? So this is a sectional view, what you could not see, and I am again projecting here with 0.75 meter from the sides, and then 1.5 meter in between the spacing in the row, and 1.8 meter long bolts. These are resin bolts, whatever are used, and each bolt capacity, of course, will be decided by the testing whatever we do in that mines, because each combination of a bolt and along with the bolt your grout, what type of grout you are using, whether it is a very simple cement mixed with sand, and sand mixed with some hardcrete, shotcrete for quick setting, or another quick setting type of cement, or a resin capsule or grout, whatever, right? So these type of experiments, lot of experiments we have done along with our beloved Dr. T.N. Singh Saab, which book you are seeing it, with whom I was working for about 10 years, a decade in CMRS at that time when he was writing that book. Okay, right. So we will share a lot of information, but since I am talking about these boards, and which is very much required for our underground coal mining methods, and which I wish that my underground coal mining students will be interacting with a lot of confidence as Atmanirbhar Bharat, right? Make India startup, stand up while interacting after a couple of hours, whatever, when we have with our number one person, our Mr. Prabhat of 1986 batch from here, right? Your beloved super senior. He's a Director General of Mine Safety. You will interacting with this much confidence what I am giving to you, that why not we are using truss support or something where 1 kilometer depth which can work well. But before that, already you have some answer, right, like this. So this is with that spirit you should interact, and we are supposed to do a lot of things. Okay, in long back in 2005-6 itself, we tried to implement. Of course, at that time it could not be done, but this is a requirement now. Our next generation, all you are my Arjuns for next generations. Okay, you should do that. Now, why it is 0.75, and there are so many reasons for this. You should come up with some answers, right? Now this is a pattern how it looks like, and this is also very simple to understand. When there is a junction, some additional support is required. What is the meaning of additional support? That is as per our previous observations or some investigations, or some type of measuring how much load is coming on the supports, and then through modeling trying to simulate some conditions. This modeling need not be a modeling of numerical models like whatever we are doing. We did a lot of modeling long back in 1980s, right? When I was there like you, okay, like that at that time, where along with Dr. T.N. Singh Saab at CMRS, right? Equivalent material models also we are using it. You must have seen in that book also a lot of things written. Okay, right. So with all these observations, models, simulations, and practical measurements in the mines, it was understood that there will be 25% extra load may come, and then you should provide 25% extra support at the junctions. With that spirit, this is the way how, where that distance was 1.5 meter, at the place where junctions have come, then we reduce the distance so that we will be giving more support resistance. Here, just for your better understanding, my beloved students, I would like to tell you, generally we calculate how much load comes. There are 2 ton per meter square, 4 ton per meter square, 5 ton per meter square. When it is a longwall mining, you may note down 50 ton per meter square, even 100 ton per meter square. That means on 1 meter square area like this, 1 meter, if you consider this as 1 square meter, how much load is coming? 50 tons, 1 ton, 2 ton. If it is a development gallery, there may be around 2 tons. You note down somewhere, right? So if it is a split or something or slice made, maybe 3-4 tons. At the junctions, maybe around 2.5 tons. At the go edges, maybe 10 tons. But if it is in the long wall, because on one side, the total, your one side long wall, which is you consider this as a total long wall, this is goed out. This is total go. Okay, then all this load will come on this. Whatever elements are removed, coal, the where that load goes, because nothing can be generated, nothing can be destroyed or created in this world, total universe for that matter. So when your load is already acting on this, and when you remove this much, this much load bearing elements are removed, then that load will be transferred onto the abutments. That is what is your front abutment, side abutment. This load is transferred. So additional supports are required for that. So that may be even 50 tons, 100 tons per meter square. Then to take care of it with safety factor of 2, you just imagine, you may note down for any development gallery around 2 tons per meter square is a load coming on that development gallery. This is my development gallery, right? Now load coming on that gallery is 2 tons per meter square. Now I should design a support. What you are supposed to do then? Now you should, with a safety factor of 2, I should give more than 4 tons per meter square resistance to that roof. Then that's what I can do by calculation or design like this. Suppose now you just imagine here in this figure, whatever I am showing you at the junction and at the gallery. Now suppose, just for easiness to understand, now each bolt, suppose it has a capacity of 10 tons. Then what will be the support density provided, or what will be the support resistance provided to the roof? Very simple to understand. Here it is now 1 meter by 1 meter square. In that 1 square meter, the support provided is 10 tons. So 10 tons per square meter is the support resistance provided when it is designed like this. And then when I am keeping 1.5 meters, now you just imagine 1.5 by 1.5, that is around 2.25, whatever. Then one capacity of one bolt is 10 tons, for example. Then 10 by 2, then 5 tons per meter square is the support resistance I am providing when I am making this spacing at a distance of 1.5 meters. This is very simple to understand. And later any calculation, already I told you, my beloved students, I am here to give you more knowledge and then more awareness about the practical problems, and to make you a problem solver, not to make you a memory builder by numerical models or numerical examples and all. When you understand the situation, now you can calculate, right? With whatever. Now everything is there on calculators, models, computers, so many things. So I give very less importance to that numerical model in that spirit, with that spirit. Okay, right. The spirit is, I want you to not just become a memory builder, but you should be a problem solver, like our NEP, National Education Policy 2020 demands us to be Atmanirbhar Bharat, Make India, Startup, Stand Up, whatever. Right. Next, going further, now you must have understood what is the support, why this is made 1.5 meter here and why it is made 1 meter here, or you must have understood. Then here itself, let me tell you one more thing. When it is having around 5 tons per square meter support resistance, and when there is a load coming on that is around 2 ton per meter square, based on, for additional information I am giving to you, you may note down somewhere that whether you will be using rock mass rating or rock mass quality for designing this support. There are some empirical equations. I am not teaching that equations now here, right? Anybody can see, even if you write rock mass rating or CMRS ISM classification of rock mass, or rock mass quality, Q classification. Nick Barton, our beloved friend from Norway, right, with whom we were working for a long time in some projects, right? Okay. So now here, that means when I design like this, it is giving a safety factor of 2.5. So it is fine, you can use it. Then but when you use like that, then this will become 5 ton per meter square, but my support requirement will be more at the junctions. That is the reason why we reduce the distance between the bolts to 1 meter. So this is what, whether it is at the junctions and all, then 1 meter by 1 meters, whatever I was trying to explain to you. And then breaker line supports. This is a very important point, my beloved students. At that time also I tried to show you, I am not showing again here, because already you must have got that type of photographic memory also, right? So we remember, right, who is my mother, who is my father, who is my garden, right? He was my teacher, whatever, right? He is my friend. There's a photography memory is also there already. Now, when I say breaker line support, you must have got what is the meaning of this breaker line support is. So breaker line support is nothing but it is near the GOF edge, right? Otherwise, in the GOF edge support, we were having conventionally skin to skin supports. That means what we are doing, we are making it to the skin, right? That means the skin in the sense when you are using GOF edge support, chalks are kept adjacent to one another so that person also cannot enter inside the go. That's also one of the purpose. Already I explained last time, it seems. Okay. That nowadays with more developments, innovations, we are using bolts itself so that it is providing more support resistance. Okay. So up to this, I want to stop here, my beloved students, with one more, again suggesting you people to be available and interact effectively with our beloved Director General of Mine Safety, whom already I told you, right? DGMS, right? So DGMS, okay? Our Mr. Prabhat will be with us. Prabhat, our alumni here, okay? Alumni 1986 batch. He will be with us now. You will be interacting, right? Interaction through online is also arranged. Online arranged, and I am sure you will be asking. You will be asking more and more queries to know latest status of our underground coal mining method. And already I told you white knot truss and depth greater than whatever 1 kilometer, what we are planning for and whatever. So you must have already got this. Already I told you, right? Now interaction through online is also arranged, and it may be there around. I hope you must have got. Let me know. Have you got any circular like that, my beloved students?
It's 11 o'clock.
Around 11 a.m. Right. That's what I wanted to keep it. So you will be asking beautiful queries and trying to show, right, your interest to contribute to our Atmanirbhar Bharat, Make India, whatever, right? Acha. Then now let me go back, take attendance, and now you are now you can give your answers, my beloved students. Let me take attendance once again. It is done, and then let me also have your, let me keep it here around 11, your trust supports and other things you will be interacting, right? I kept this here, also here I kept it, right? Now CP answers, you can unmute and answer. CP answer. Yes, name, your name please. Gagan, yes. Yes, Gagan. Continue.
Actually, sir, wooden chalks are easily available from the overlying material of lease area of our mining area,
Very
and
good.
instead of manufacturing expensive steel rods. Also, sir, it can be easily replaceable in case of any damage or in case of
Any other ideas? Okay, okay, it is right. Any other ideas?
Sir,
What happens? If there are any doubts, you should ask me. That is the way how I encourage. I encourage you to become our future Einstein, whatever, right? So now, if you have any doubt, you should ask me. Okay. Any other answer? Any other answer? Partly it is right, but we have some more issues in that. Acha, who is summarizing? Because we should not go into others class. Summarizing by whom? Whom today? Today, 1st February 2021. So 0 for all, 0 for all for summary. Except, is there anybody? Anybody want to summarize? No problem. There may be some connectivity problem. Okay. So 0 for all for summary. But today we try to see, especially this underground mass exploitation, coal exploitation technologies, in that what type of support, because it is not only designing that working, you are also supposed to stabilize that workings. That is very important. And that aspect in a very notorious mine, our Chercha mine, where Longwall project of mechanized longwall was a failure in 1980s, and where we did some investigations, whether it is a scientist from Ministry Mines or our as a professor here, we did like that. Okay, those things we tried to discuss with emphasis on active interaction to be done now with our beloved Mr. Prabhat Kumar, Director General of Mine Safety, and your super senior 1986 batch. He will be with us, and he will be asking, discussing, and we will be becoming, right, as one of the best underground coal mining engineers in India, if not in the world. That's what we aim for. Then Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, take care of COVID-19. If any doubts, you can ask. Any doubts? Otherwise, because we should not go into others' classes. Now Yogita Madam is also there still. I am very happy to see. Yogita Madam, you want to summarize? Yogita Madam?
Yes, sir.
Very nice. You summarize, everybody is hearing.
Okay,
Yes.
so today we discuss about support system. We started with various types of bolt, steel props, wooden props, why we use them and what are their uses. Then we go to the load, how it affects our support system design, like compressive strength and tensile strength, which should be minimum, and how compressive strength is more than tensile strength. So yes, and then at last support resistance we discussed. So, yes,
Excellent, excellent. So now for future, for more depth covers where guttering, then cutter roof failures are there with high horizontal stresses, like our Vibe Care, Chris Mark from NIOSH, Pittsburgh Centers and other places, Pennsylvania State, Utah Mines, they did, but we have not done till now. That is supposed to be done shortly in future, when you are going to face our deep mining beyond 600, 700, 800, and TRUSS supports are supposed to be implemented, and my beloved generation, next generations, like our Jasmine Madam, Yogita Madam, they will be doing all that. All the best once again, and take active part, take active role in interacting with your super senior, number one in our Director General of Mine Safety, Safety for India, right? So take care of COVID-19, and then now I am closing this, because now we should not enter into others classes. That's why just now I am closing this.